Hello, folks, and welcome back to the GameSpot Room of News. I'm Maxwell McGee. With me here is Jonathan Toyad. And Jonathan, I just got back from checking out Lost Planet Triple.
Oh, cool. I actually like the first. Actually, I only liked the first game so far.
Yeah.
The second one was a bit of a. It's better as a multiplayer game, but you get to kill big bugs. So, how big are the bugs in the third game?
Oh my God, the bugs are so big. Actually, I only
Three
got
times
to see.
bigger?
Funny you should mention threes because I fought a giant bug. So basically, what they were showing off in this demo was an extended boss fight. So you go into like this little weather control compound. You need to flip some switches, hack some stuff, but as you're progressing along, you always come into these rooms with these giant windows, and lo and behold, a giant spider bug comes in. You need to shoot him in the forehead about 6,000 times in order to get him to leave, and then you repeat that process about 3 times, back to back to back. It actually felt like it ran on for about 1,000,000 years.
Oh man, that sounds like as if it's like a classic Capcom boss thing they always like to do.
It reminded me a lot of like Devil May Cry 4 when you have to fight the same boss like as Nero, then Dante, then Nero again later on. But again, the game is still very much in development. They're still tweaking and balancing everything, so they might speed it up a little bit in the final release. But basically, you went through, and when you would approach the boss, like I said, you had to shoot him in the forehead a whole bunch to finally kill him. But he would also drop these tiny little like skittering bug creatures that would jump up on you, and you would have to use melee, or I use shotgun a whole lot to dispatch them quickly.
Oh, cool. Were there any segments where you get to actually ride a VS?
Yeah, so you started out in the VS, but you had to get out pretty early on to go investigate the weather control station. But at the very end of the demo, after you fought the spider boss 3 different times and you're like, oh my God, I hate this guy, you finally get to get back in the VS and have like your full-blown revenge. So you get back in, and the spider boss comes up, and you're both standing as equals now, and he's throwing blows at you, and you have to block him using R2 to like deflect his shot. And then he has this little like gross tentacle thing that comes out of his mouth.
Right.
And you grab that with your claw and then hit him with the drill, repeat 3 times, and then he finally goes down and you don't have to worry about him anymore.
So how are the controls? I mean, was that a really good segment, like a good representation of Lost Planet 3? Or how are the controls in the first place?
I would say the controls still, like I said, still in development, but the controls were a little stiff. You were very much like snap to direction. And it has, and maybe this is something that was in the previous Lost Planet games as well, but your reticle is sort of in the center of the screen, and your character kind of moves around it at times. So when I was trying to shoot an enemy that was right next to me, basically what I would have to do is I couldn't move the reticle next to my character to shoot the guys next to me. I'd have to like back him up so that basically I would be far enough away so that the reticle would line up with the enemy. Anyway, I know that doesn't make any sense to you guys at home, but there was a little bit of wonkiness there. It still felt a little stiff, very much like a game in development would feel.
Oh, all right. How about the grappling hook? I mean, could you do that like in the first game? Or?
Yeah, there were some grappling hook sections. Where are my words today? But they were all just for like navigating the environment. Were you able to use the grappling hook in any offensive capacity in the previous games?
Anytime you want to, basically. Like there's no scripted event for a grappling hook. You either grab it or not.
Oh yeah, in this one it was they were like the little reticle would pop up and say like, this is where you can grab onto the thing with your grappling hook.
Oh,
those are the only times I was able to use it.
That doesn't sound a bit appealing, but hopefully with an American company putting a new spin, that might change. Who knows?
Okay. But yeah, game's coming out, I believe, late August of this year.
Oh, okay.
So look forward to it. And thank you guys for watching. As always, tune into GameSpot.com for our ongoing E3 2013 coverage.